To date, it hasn't been very riveting. We have been talking about how to set up the tech, but we will get there. We promise there's loads to come. And of course, it is part of Highland Radio's 34th birthday celebrations. There's loads happening here today. If you've been listening all day, there's been a huge mix-up in the schedule, and we're here now until 2:30, and it's all in aid of 3 charities. So we're going to raise money for Jigsaw Donegal, Breast Care Centre Northwest, and the Irish Wheelchair Association. So you can log on to highlandradio.com. There's a link to the I Donate page there. You can donate as much as you want. And we have a huge auction. We'll get an update on how that's going. There's some great lots up for auction. I wouldn't mind one of them myself. But if you're lucky enough and you can afford to donate, and give us a call here, and we'll get an update now shortly on what they're going for at the minute. But hello, ladies. How are yous?
Hello, Michaela. How are you?
Good. We had a bit of a brief, and I sent through some things, and then people told me I haven't really looked at that, but that's good. We're going to have a bit of fun, aren't we?
Yes, absolutely.
Trudy wants to talk about fashion. Is it just fashion, Trudy?
That was what we were told initially in the briefing. It's just be a little talk about fashion and stuff, and then Michaela sends a lovely email and there's no mention of fashion anywhere in the email.
Get it in quick, Trudy. Get it in.
But yeah, no, well, I love one of your fashion stories. I don't know if you remember telling this.
Right.
That this is why your motto whenever you're buying clothes is you only buy them if
you don't have to iron them.
Yes.
And that's fact. No, this is fact actually. No, I don't. I don't iron anything. And if it does so happen that you have to put something on and there are wrinkles, or sometimes there might be a collar, there's 2 options at that point. You put the item on and you get the hairdryer, and the hairdryer will take out the wrinkles.
Oh, you don't have to spray it?
No. The hairdryer does, but you have to have it on at that point. And then if you do have, sometimes, the shirts, or sometimes in the blazers, they might have the collar.
Yeah.
The hair straighteners.
Wow.
The hair straighteners.
Have you ever burned yourself?
No. I'm a pro at this.
This is years old. This is a years old technique.
No, and in fairness, like, if you do see me wearing wrinkly clothes, you can't point that out to me.
We're going to be fair. You know, your straighteners this morning.
Generally, when I am out kind of buying stuff, I tend to not buy anything that you would have
good,
to
isn't
iron,
it? I just don't think that far forward at all.
You talk about burning yourself. I remember whenever I was teaching, and I would wear a suit or whatever, and there was a crease in the middle of my skirt, and I got the iron, and I went to put the iron down, and the skirt moved up, and I went round with a triangle of the iron on my right knee for about 3 or 4 weeks. Yeah. I just remembered that story when you were talking about ironing.
No.
Yeah, that probably would be like something I would end up doing in the morning, trying to get ready for school.
And there was a man on the staff too, and he was a single man at the time, living with other men. And of course, at that stage, male teachers had to wear a shirt and tie, and he hadn't time to iron the shirt, so he just ironed the 2 pieces. But he got really warm to take off the jacket.
Oh no!
These were all creased. So we'll not mention any names, just in case they might be tuned in.
But I do sometimes in the morning, like if I'm running out, and if I'm on early, I iron my clothes the night before, but I might be pulling out a coat. You know the way your wardrobe's jammed, and like they're not even in straight. But I pick out the coat and I'm like, it needs ironed, but I'll be like, maybe they'll think it just got creased driving down. I just
in the car. It was in the car.
It's in the car. Ladies, you need to just get a steamer.
Yes, I did have one of them. Yes. Now I bought a cheap one, and it was grand, but I used to lose the wool pulling it in and out all the time. No.
True.
Have you got one, Sinead?
Well, I'm just sitting here thinking, who irons anymore? Like, who really? Maybe
do you not iron either then?
No.
So it's not that
bad. I do
it's not just me,
If
Michaela.
it's really, really bad and it's very lazy, it's the best bet.
Yeah.
Steamer all the way.
I did.
He always has one in his car.
You have a steamer in the car?
David James always, whoever it was one day, I was like, oh, it's wild crease. He's like, I have a steamer in the car if you want to go out. Just because I suppose he's
travelling around, yeah.
Do you know when you're on about ironing? Because it's such a woman thing, isn't it? From years ago, like we're at home doing our ironing, but funny, I'm just thinking who actually irons. But one of the Highland radios, it was actually this time last year was the birthday bash, and I had to go down for a rehearsal for the Highland Radio concert, and it was with Daniel. Daniel was there last year.
Daniel O'Donnell, just in case nobody knows him on first name basis.
She needs friend
Come on,
Daniel.
everybody knows Daniel on first name basis. He's Daniel. But anyway, I was thinking the show wasn't to 8 and I had to be there for 12 to practice, and I was thinking, God, Daniel's very prepared. As I was practicing, Daniel was here with the ironing board,
fair
side
play.
stage, ironing his full band shirt.
I thought he would just pick it up in
All
the dry
band
cleaner.
shirts.
He was ironing them all.
Oh, he ironed everybody's shirts for that. So Daniel.
Yeah, my
still
husband always
irons.
slags me that I don't iron his clothes, and I'm like, no way. I am not getting into that, because my mum irons everything for my dad, even going on holidays. He just has to turn up at the airport. It's packed, it's ironed, everything. And I was like, I'm not going down that line. No way.
Maybe if somebody
Absolutely
donates
not.
in our hour, we'll do a bit of ironing.
Well, wait, just
If we
you.
get a
I
really
think you're on
big
your own.
donation.
Sinead,
No,
not.
What's this week?
I have a
You're
friend-
on your own.
I hope Daniel's listening.
Or David James will land now with a steamer.
I have a friend, as Mrs. Doyle would say, that takes the misery out of ironing, because she pours herself a glass of wine and she does the
Oh,
ironing.
yes,
and has a wee
that
sip
would be
every so
good.
often.
Oh, yeah, but then she'd be thinking everything be ironed.
As long as the telephone doesn't, there was a, sort of a joke years ago that how did the Kerryman burn his ear? He was ironing when the phone rang. So
Okay, anyway, enough of the iron, and we did want to talk about something a bit
on the
serious.
That's the fashion sorted now then.
That's a fashion out of the way. On to something else now. So we've all been chatting about it all week, this photo of Kate Middleton on Mother's Day doing the rounds. First it was on Instagram, and I was admitting earlier, I was like, I didn't even notice that it wasn't photoshopped. Maybe it's just me, that there was me liking it, not realising, oh no. But it's everywhere now. You see pubs like posting it, look who turned up, and I love everybody quoting her phrase now, like an amateur photographer, I dabble in editing, and it's just appeared everywhere. But it's like, I love these conspiracy theories. Like, I love conspiracy theories, but I don't believe them. But I just love, everybody is convinced, and they're like, I know why she's not being seen. But it's gone crazy. Like, and you do worry then, like, is this all everybody jumping on it, or is there actually something wrong? But maybe I'm creating a conspiracy theory now. Am I?
Michaela.
I was just when there's a lack of information, people do
Yeah.
speculate, and that's the thing, that if there was nothing wrong with it, why just have her appear? Like, she appeared after having given birth to her children the
Yes.
next day, and so did Princess Diana, and everybody. So, like,
Yeah.
you do think, is there something terribly wrong? She lost a lot of weight. Has she gone through chemo?
Yeah.
And it would be so good just to get a statement. And I know she's entitled to her privacy
Yeah.
as well, but
Because they
there's
did
a
release a
balance.
statement then and say that, was it Easter, I think?
Aye, that's what we were on about earlier, that they have released a statement that she won't be seen until Easter, so it's not Easter yet, so
It is a statement
Yeah.
of such.
Yeah, but no, I think it's crazy, but I do quite enjoy these people coming on like TikTok, and they're like, this is why. And I think there was actually one, it was like a reputable source, and I was like watching it, and I was like, had to check who had posted this, and I'm like, is this for real? But then, like, I'd be like, I do read this stuff, but people are so invested in, like, they just want to get to the bottom of what happened, or what
They might have
possibly
to wait now
happened.
a couple of weeks until Easter. Easter's not too far away, yeah.
On the flip side of that, though,
Yeah.
for the royals, how did such a badly edited picture get out?
Yeah.
Like, I know everyone's going to try and
Yeah.
clear the blemishes a bit, but the wee Charlotte's hand was half gone. There's so many funny things in it. I'm just thinking,
But yeah, I didn't even notice that. Like, I didn't notice anything.
No.
Has there been another photograph as well about her in the car? And
Yes,
something to do
I'd
with the
seen
bricks
that.
Aren't right or something like that since
Yeah,
the
there
first
was
photograph?
another photo then came out, and her and William are in the William the Prince. I know we're slagging Daniel on his first name basis. I know
Our
William.
friend William, our friend William. Yeah.
So there was a photo of the two of them in the back of a car, but then somebody said, no, this image is from an event she was at, and like imposed her head from the event back on. So I don't know, it's just mad. And then there was the photo then of her and her mum. So it's like, was that true, or was that her sister? And it's just madness.
it is. It's hard to know.
You have to ask then, was it really true that Paddington Bear met the Queen when her golden jubilee?
Well, I don't know, Jean. I started having my reservations about that one, so I didn't be honest.
Her Paddington.
For Paddington is right, yeah.
But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, won't we?
That's it. Time will tell. It's almost Easter.
It's almost Easter. Is that what you're most looking forward to?
That's three
it
weeks.
well?
3 weeks now. And
I got an Easter egg this morning.
She did not. Yeah.
I was actually singing for a lovely women. I told them I would say hello to them. We were singing for there was some men there too, but mainly women. And I was thinking, these women would show you how to live. They were an active elderly group. up in Balfay.
Oh.
And I took a moment to myself and thinking, it's 10 o'clock in the morning and I'm singing and people are line dancing and while eating birthday cake. And I was like, isn't this a fabulous
Isn't that
way to
lovely?
live? And so yeah, they gave me an Easter egg for singing for them, so it was lovely. But it was a lovely start to the morning. So, and they were celebrating birthdays there as well, along with Highland. One of the ladies was 84 and she was fabulous.
Fantastic.
So I was thinking of them as I was driving down, then coming to Loose Woman. Like they were letting it all loose this morning in the dance floor at 10:30.
Come and give us a demonstration.
Yeah.
But I think all that's great. Like,
I was thinking like of our age group, you know, when we're in our 80s, like, you know, what would we be? I just think it's wonderful that they meet up, socialise, make the best of a morning.
You'll still be singing and
Yeah, I
dancing.
think so.
Sinead. You will be.
The passionate heart
You
never
will be.
ages, and I think
Music's
you'll
a
be
wonderful
singing
thing,
away
isn't
and dancing away at 80, Sinead.
You'll be going in to the old people's homes dancing, and you'll be older than everybody there.
I'll be one of
You
them
will be.
ones who's like, I'm far too old to be going to that.
no, you're never too
No.
old. Absolutely not. Okay, we'll take a short ad break and we'll be back just after these.
Get with the best. Virgin Media, Ireland's best broadband with full fibre and speeds of 2 gig, is now available in Donegal. Check your area on virginmedia.ie. It's playtime. Virgin Media, sponsors of Around the Northwest.
Right Price Tiles and Wood Flooring are 26 years old, and to celebrate, we're offering up to 70% off everything in store. That's right, a massive birthday sale with up to 70% off all tiles, wood flooring and bathware. Everything's in stock. Right Price Tiles and Wood Flooring, up to 70% off birthday sale ends Sunday.
I'm making a move. Looking for real choice? Leave diesel behind and make the move to Toyota Hybrid Electric at Kelly's Toyota Letterkenny and Mount Charles. World-leading hybrid electric technology, lower emissions driving, with the widest choice of hybrid electric models from Ireland's best-selling car brand. With flexible payment options available, make the move today at Kelly's Toyota Letterkenny and Mount Charles. Toyota, built for a better world.
Do you need a little extra help staying in your home? At Bluebird Care, we offer a wide variety of QMark-approved personalised home care services across Donegal. And our fully trained and committed staff will always meet your care needs with kindness, compassion and dignity. To get your personal home care assessment plan, visit bluebirdcare.ie or call our care team today on 07491 29562 and bring care home.
A public interest message from Donegal County Council. Donegal Film Office at Donegal County Council has secured funding from Creative Ireland for a short film bursary award in Donegal. €10,000 will be awarded to a filmmaker towards the cost of the production of a film of 10 to 12 minutes duration to be shot in Donegal in 2024. The bursary aims to foster talent, support creatives and increase activity in filmmaking in the county. Details are available on the Donegal Film Office website under the funding section, donegalfilmoffice.ie. The closing date for receipt of applications is set at 4 p.m. on the 29th of March 2024. Donegal County Council, showcasing our county.
Best music on your station.
Welcome back to Highland Radio, ladies on the list. We have a spin-a-thon ongoing there, and I have John Breslin sticking his face in the camera there. So I'll not keep you any longer. Good afternoon, John.
Yes, Michaela, it wasn't wrong to let it go to shopping centre again. Just to take that through. Around town or if you're in the shopping centre, please be over and say hello because we're here on the same bikes we are, and there's Highland could also been made a club and then conversation with you. And it's on as well at the same time. It's getting to and the leader.
You've got the details, John.
John, I might get you to hop on Greg's mic there. I've just lost you completely.
There
we go. There we go.
Yeah. Is that okay? Can you hear me now?
Perfect.
Okay. And okay. No, obviously not. Anyhow, there's a new leader in that, and that is Rush No Barriers, up beside us at Highland Radio, and they've gone a distance of 16.2 kilometres. Mind you, it's just got very serious because Aoife McGill has pulled out a few heavy hitters, and there's Mark Hunter on the bike at the moment. And then beside him is Colin Richardson, who has, sailed through all sorts of records on the 555. So they're definitely going to put it up to No Barrier. So we'll see how they get on. And they're on there at the moment. The Highland team, well, we're trying to get to Glencolmkill or to Slieve League, to be honest. And Keith is on the bike at the minute, and he is, I'm told, distance-wise, he's actually in Ballybuffet. So doing well for a man that's come through the gap, and still, still
going.
Yeah, still. Anyhow, fundraising. Well, we have some totals as to how we're getting on the fundraising. Can I just say that the winners, the most recent winners, this is for everybody who donates on I Donate. You're in with a chance of winning some prizes kindly donated by local businesses. And there is Shara Crawford, who gets a €50 voucher for Evolve Menswear in Letterkenny, and Julie McFadden, who gets a €100 voucher to spend at Restix Beds at Mountain Top. So anybody who has donated or is intending to donate will be entered in for a chance to win one of those prizes. And speaking of prizes, by the way, for the gyms and the clubs, the trophy very kindly sponsored by Michael Murphy Sports. So that's what they're aiming towards. Keith is off the seat. He's off the seat. He's heading out of Ballybuffet.
He's giving it everything.
Greg is here. And Greg, use some details as to what the tallies are for the auction, what the totals are at the moment.
Yeah, indeed. I can't wait till I have that cycle lane up McGrory's Bray. He'll fly up that. Before I talk about that, just to talk about what's happening sort of at Letterkenny Shopping Centre as well, because I've been down here for an hour or so, and we have buckets here. So if you come into Letterkenny Shopping Centre and walking past, people have been so generous throwing coins and cash into those buckets as well. And we actually have a card machine as well, so not everyone carries cash now. So if you want to tap a donation, please come up to one of us here and we will sort you out. We've had an amazing response so far today. Obviously, we've got the I Donate page, which is running on our website. Please, if you have a €5 or a €10 or a €15, it's going to 3 amazing charities. Cancer Care Northwest, we have a Jigsaw and the Irish Wheelchair Association. Every penny raised goes to them. A big part of this fundraising too is our auction. I want to give you a run through because some of you are tuned in now that maybe weren't on in the morning, and you have an opportunity to donate, but at the same time win a great prize. I'll be brief here. Dinner for 8 with Gary O'Hanlon. Someone has already bid €4,000, but if you can beat that, please give us a call on 074 91 25,000. An overnight stay in Lochess Castles. Current bid €425, but that can be beaten, so please dig deep. A 3-night stay at the Wild Atlantic Camp. We have a €450 donation on that. 7 nights in a luxury 4-bed villa in Spain. All you have to do is book your flights. It's available August to September. That's only at €900. And that's got really good access to the airport and local towns and hotspots and what have you. We also have a 2-night stay at Harvey's Point. That's sitting at $450. So we could get that up to 5, could we? 07491 25,000. 20-ton decorative stone, thanks to our friends at GMG Port Road. This was a hot item, and the current bidding is €530, but it's 20-ton of decorative stone delivered to your house. Harvey's Point Sunday lunch for 4, that's just at $250. I know someone out there might be able to bid on that and beat that bid. Please, 074 91 25,000. This is a cracking prize worth a minimum of €500. It's a Highland Radio trip to Hamilton in Dublin, including 2 tickets, 2 good tickets, overnight stay, and also your trip includes the travel and everything. That's just at £200. That's an absolute steal. Get in on that. A flight to Glasgow, 2 return tickets, that is €200. So someone out there can top that, please. And a voucher for 2 at Nevin Maguire's restaurant. That's at €1,600. Someone can beat that. And we also have a hamper as well. So please get in touch with us, 074 91 25,000. Make the dreams come true for the Irish Wheelchair Association, for Jigsaw and Irish Cancer Care Northwest. And someone's going to get a Foy's in Letterkenny and Ballybuffet voucher for £180 at the moment. It's worth 250 quid. Come in at 200, you're still saving 50 quid. So there are still some fantastic bargains to be had here. Go on to our website, highlandradio.com. Please bid. And please also, well, you can bid, best way to do that, 0749125,000. But you can go to I Donate on our website. Keith Fletcher looks, what's the word that begins with F? John, I'll give it to you here. You chat to Keith. Go on.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I'm talking to Keith.
Yeah, well, why not?
Keith,
This is what happens when three presenters, they can't figure it out.
I know you'd swear we didn't work on radio. I don't want to chew into your time, but Keith is just off the bike, and I have to say you went to town for the last 2 or 3 minutes.
I did. We sort of coached along, and then we did a couple of intervals at the end. So I think I got like 11 kilometres done in the 20 minutes.
I did 6.
Oh, okay, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, indeed. Brilliant stuff. And what a great cause, isn't it? And a great day to be a part of, Keith.
Yeah, this is sort of like our big charity. Would this be like our Red Nose Day? This is it. And I was thinking there, Ivan and I, it's 34 years today. I did the first 17 years on the Power Hour, and Ivan has done the last 17. And I'm on with them this evening.
That's the DJ mashup, by the way. That's coming up after the news at 5. We've got Keith, Ivan, Canis is in there, is he? Who else?
Marty's coming, and Joe Dix might be up as well.
So that's going to be a brilliant couple of hours of music and nostalgia and slagging, I hope.
I would hope so, yeah. But donate.
Please, highlandradio.com, go to the I Donate page, or if you want to bid on any of our items, the team up at the radio station will tell you where they're at and what you need to bid to win. 0749125,000. We're doing this all for Jigsaw. They do amazing work with young people who need help with their mental health. Our Cancer Care Northwest, of course, we all know the amazing work that they do, and the brilliant charity, which is the Irish Wheelchair Association. If you're in Letterkenny, please call in and say hello to us. But for now, we'll hand it back to you, Michaela. Thanks so much for letting us in.
Great, thanks, Greg. And as Greg mentioned there, hop onto highlandradio.com. There is a link to our Charity Day banner at the top of the page, if I can get that out. And you can log on there and click the I Donate then. So there's loads happening. Ladies, have you escaped the bike? Jean, you're going down?
No, I've already been. Yeah.
Oh, you've been?
Yes, I was there from 20 to 11 to 11 o'clock, yeah. And I'll tell you, I felt like John Wayne getting off his horse. I was sore. I realised I should get a bike or something just for the exercise. But no, it was good. It was a great atmosphere.
It's great to get involved, yeah. So, as I sit here and I'm not going on the bike.
Trudy's going as well, aren't you?
Not now, no.
No?
Well, I will pop down and I can jump on for a wee bit.
I'm going to spectate to make sure there's no cheating and
yeah, well, fair play to them anyway for
people
getting
also
involved.
need to have some cheerleaders as well.
Oh, I'll do that,
yeah.
There's a few buckets, go around and smile and get it.
I'll hold a bucket.
Yeah, there we go.
That's a really good role. I might hold on to.
Fair play to everybody down there. Tommy Rosney as well. Like,
just after his operation, he was on after me.
Tommy thinks it
the
should
new
carry
need,
on.
he's flying.
Yeah, he was up here saying we could do it every day.
And I was thinking, I'm not doing it for 20 minutes.
No, thank you. We're going to take another quick break and we'll be back shortly.
It's the Highland Ladies on the Loose.
Get with the best. Virgin Media, Ireland's best broadband with full fibre and speeds of 2 gig, is now available in Donegal. Check your area on virginmedia.ie. It's playtime. Virgin Media, sponsors of Around the Northwest.
Don't miss the BAFTA award-winning comedian Michael McIntyre's brand new show, Magnificent, at the SSE Arena Belfast on Friday the 31st of May 2024. As always, Highland Radio make it easy for you as we look after all your needs. We will provide luxury transfers, overnight stay at the Clayton Hotel Belfast on a B&B basis, your ticket to the show, shopping time in Belfast City Centre. For more information, go to the outlet at highlandradio.com or give us a call on 074 91 25000. Michael McIntyre in Belfast.
I've just had the Eclipse Cinemas experience. Wow, they truly have taken a night at the movies to a whole new level. Amazing recliner chairs, director's lounge VIP room, pizza and hot food served to your seat. Have a glass of wine and enjoy the film on the big screen. Try it for yourself at Eclipse Cinemas Lifford Strabane, where the stars shine brighter. By the way, the pizzas are amazing. You can book your seat anytime at eclipsecinemas.ie.
From Limerick to London, Newbridge to New York, or Stony Batter to Sydney, wherever you are and whenever you're jetting off, get global travel money at your local post office. Make your money matter more with 0% commission on cash and card. Search An Post Travel Money or visit your local post office today. T's and C's apply. An Post Money currency card is issued by PPS EUSA pursuant to licence by MasterCard International. PPS EUSA is authorised by the National Bank of Belgium and is regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland for conduct of business rules. An Post is authorised by the Minister for Finance to provide foreign currency cash.
Highland Radio weather updates with Ireland West Airport. The weather in Majorca is looking pretty nice right now. Fly to Majorca every week with Ryanair. Ireland West Airport. Don't just take off, take it easy.
Well, unfortunately, we're not in Majorca, we're in Donegal, and today's weather will be mostly dry this afternoon with some sunny spells. Moderate northwesterly winds will ease later in the day with highest temperatures of 9 to 12 degrees. Isn't it great just seeing the sunshine today?
Yeah, it felt nice today.
I love that when you wake up and you see the sun. It's great.
Smell the summer. It's nearly there. Yeah.
I love that when you step off an airplane, you can actually smell.
Yeah.
You can smell like you're in holidays. I know.
Yeah.
So we were talking there about a survey by Wix has found 1 in 10 have 550 euro worth of culinary gadgets that are never switched on. And we were talking then about how this leads to clothes that we buy that are never on. Like I always do a read out and I'm like, no, this would match this and this would match this, but I never wear them. Do you have anything? Trudy, I'm looking at you.
She's looking at me. Or the wardrobe that has the different sized clothes and there's like the skinny wardrobe and then the I'm going to fit into that wardrobe and then the wardrobe. I think that's one of the things. And it's very hard to I suppose for a lot of women that may be up and down in their weight, it's very hard then to get rid of clothes if they don't fit you at that particular point. I think that's the thing. It's very difficult because you always want to fit into it at some point. And we will.
A mad one.
Yes, we will. We'll get on that bike. We'll get on that bike.
We'll head on down to the shopping centre. But I went a mad one. I got into the skinny clothes and I was like, we're never going back, and threw out everything. And 2 months down the line, I was like, oh, nothing fits anymore.
But I always find it hard to, like, I love clothes, but I always find it hard. I always want to wear it to work, and then once I wear it to work, I'm like, that's not my everyday clothes then, and I don't. So I have more of like a work wardrobe than I do going out, and then I'm like, I have nothing, so I have to go and buy something new again. But sure, it keeps us happy, doesn't it?
Wardrobe, yeah.
Yeah.
I have loads of glitter.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, so it's
fine. And you don't just keep it to Christmas? It's not just a Christmas
Well,
thing?
it's a stage thing.
Oh, well, true.
But then it's like when I'm going, what do I wear? And a normal, I'm really bad at dressing myself.
Your thought is it's a stage thing. Why would you not wear glitter every day?
And like people know, they see me comment, oh, Sinead, that would be lovely for singing, and I'm like, I'll take two. It's a problem, and you know, I've even found it in. Not to plug the business, but Cherry Blossom Boutique, like I've found it so much. Obviously it's pre-loved clothes, and it can be like an emotional thing. Shopping is such an emotional thing. We all do it to make ourselves feel better.
That's it.
And I'm having a bad day, I'm away to pennies, bye. And it makes you feel better. And there's so many, especially probably through COVID, you're right, Trudy, so many people have either gained weight, lost weight, women in middle age, like everybody listening, everybody's body's changed at some point or another. And clothes.
But like you still should hold on to it because it all comes back. Like, you know the way they say something in the 70s come, but I find even like something from like the 90s is coming back, like, you know, them baggy combat trousers. Like I remember going into, what did you call the shop? Was it Tammy? Oh
yeah, Tammy girl.
Thinking back now, I
Super Tramp and Tammy.
Yes.
Tammy and Derry.
And I loved it.
But it's all coming back.
I wouldn't wear that now though, I don't think.
Well, but combats are very in again, aren't they? Like it's so true, everything does come back.
That whole baggy look's coming around.
Midi denim skirts. I've had one for about maybe 15 years. Oh gosh, because it was the time that we took Sister Act up to Dublin, went into Bellin, and there was this denim skirt almost identical for $89.95. I said, Jimmy, I've got one of those in my wardrobe, so it'll be out now. Ladies will say to me,
done full circle.
Yeah. I'm a hoarder.
Would you wear something twice?
Pardon?
Would you wear something twice?
Oh, I would,
Not in a night out though.
Yeah.
If I wore something on a night out, I don't know if I'd wear it on another night out or I would change it up, And it kind of depends, like, where you're going. Like, say you're going out in Letterkenny, I wouldn't wear it out again in Letterkenny.
Would it be with the same people or in general?
In general. Also, because I love buying clothes.
But then you wouldn't get rid of it either.
No.
That's my problem too.
Yeah, you get a build up, and things build up, and eventually you're left with absolutely no space in your wardrobe.
Yes.
So,
But you know what?
You
There's
get
no
another
better.
wardrobe.
There's no better feeling than decluttering.
Yeah, that is.
Then there is no, and then it's like, oh my god, all the things now I can buy.
But then I regret it so much then when I do declutter. Like I had this lovely, years ago my mum bought it to me, this lovely denim Tommy Hilfiger jacket. I wouldn't wear it now, but for years and years I kept it. But it was like, it had a buckle here, it sounds terrible, and at the back it was like pleated denim. But I was like, no, that is amazing, I'm going to keep it. And I did eventually get rid of it, but then I'm like, maybe it will still come back. It's too late now, but it could have came back. I don't know.
Well, denim's very in this year. It's very heavy, so you could have been in trend, Michaela.
What's the oldest thing you have in your wardrobe? Like that you've kept for ages and ages?
Caroline rang me about the things, and it's the only thing I remember. She said, I heard about Kate Middleton, and I was like, oh, I don't really listen to news. What am I going to say? Nothing's about music. What I
Sinead,
don't
you're
know.
not meant to say that. You're two journalists here.
Oh, I listen to Highland Radio.
Listens to Highland News, that's all, yeah.
But no, I did laugh because she said, you know how we all have something from when we're maybe 13 or 15, and I was like, Caroline, yeah, probably still fits me. I can probably still wear it.
Well, aren't you lucky, Sinead?
I don't know.
Do you ever get in the middle of the declutter and you take everything out to go through it, and then you just sit down, you're like, what have I started?
Yeah, it takes about 3 days then.
God.
And usually whenever I give anything away to charity, I'm sure they recycle it, because I say, oh, I might wear that again, and they say that you should have 3 bags in your decluttering, one that you're definitely going to get rid of, a maybe bag, and I'm definitely going to keep.
Yes.
But I never have the maybe bag. It's just, I'm going to keep that. I might come in again, or I might wear it to something else.
Yes.
So
I have a habit now of doing
far too much.
whenever I'm kind of decluttering or reading out clothes, it now goes into the costumes bag for shows and stuff,
Yes.
which is another a separate bundle again, and that's kind of it should really be, do I need to throw it away or not? So it's the maybe bundle. So now that's kind of costumes, which do eventually be used for shows and stuff. But you kind of do, if you're throwing out stuff that you might not wear, you're always kind of envisaging something down the line that you might use that for that, and then you regret some of those silliest things that you might not wear, but suddenly you're doing something on a show on a stage and you need that silly things.
Just Tommy Hilfiger jacket. That jacket from years ago.
Do you know what happens in my house too? My mum she's probably listening, but like,
hi mommy.
She'll do a read out, and then like some things, like she give me a box our bag of stuff was from probably about 20 years ago, and she'd be like, that's your wee bits there, or I wasn't using this, I'll give you this. Now some things are really handy, like she gave me like a travel iron and a blender and stuff like that in our handy, but like some of the bag is still sitting under the stairs. And I was like to Lee, I was like, what's that? And he's like, that stuff there your mummy gave you. Well, like, I do, I will look at it and I have it there, and
But we do have so much so many things that we know that we're never going to wear, but they've too much value to get rid of, don't they? Like, and you're like,
so she's trying to keep it in the family.
It's a sin to get rid of that. So. Yeah.
Especially things with labels as well. That's the thing. Sometimes you invest in something.
Just throw it all up
and
to Cherry Blossom Boutique. Get rid of it all now. Throw it on. But
where is that again, Sinead? Where is it?
Do you know what? I was actually thinking that we could give away a voucher today for the boutique if at some stage we'll throw it in.
Yeah.
But all joking aside, it's a lovely, and I think fashion now going buying wholesale, because it's very new to me. But it's really difficult, and there's not much out there. And again, like, I love the concept of we're all sharing wardrobes in a sense in a little shop, that it's like that's I've had dresses that are too good to give away. I put them in, but then I see a young girl away out in it and she's delighted, and she couldn't get anything like that. And so it is that sense of at least it's got a new home, and it's very cool.
You're running out the door after then.
I am. I actually was like getting the other 2 or 3, being like, I need to bring these home again. It is so hard. We get so emotionally attached.
Yeah, I know.
And
I've done that too, where I really wanted this dress and nothing would do. Couldn't get it anywhere. I can't remember where I got it then, but I searched and searched. So people could have been looking for them kind of dresses, and then or that brand or whatever it is, and they found it then.
Yeah, old brands are so good. Yeah. I'm sure we all have things for years. Like I don't know.
I just when you're talking about brands, I remember whenever I was teaching, I'm sure there's some past peoples out there who have seen, hopefully they'll not say anything too bad.
Just last year, Jean. Just last year.
But for our carer service, I used to always get a coat, because the deputy principal, used to always do one of the readings. And I remember getting a coat from back then, it was Huberman.
Right.
And it was a really good coat, and I'm still wearing it now, and I'm retired.
A good coat.
A really good coat.
Yes.
And I'm retired now, 2013, so like I'm sure it's about 6 years before that I bought it. And I said, God, I would love to get a coat with the Huberman. And I checked online, no Huberman. And then all of a sudden, Amy Huberman put up this post and said that her dad had been a clothes designer, and that somebody had been in a charity shop and found one of his coats at €60 or something like that and sent it to her. And I think it was a random act of kindness. And I thought, well, that's who the designer was. And he's dead now. And she was only a teenager whenever he was designing clothes. And she never really thought much about it because she was into all the, the denim and things like that. And now she just is so sorry that she said on her Instagram post that she didn't take more interest. But that was his coat. And this lovely lady, she said, sent her the coat.
That's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah,
you still have your coat.
I still have it. And I messaged her and said, I have one too. But I wouldn't part with it,
Yes.
Yeah.
But it is a really, things are sentimental too. We were on about hoarding. I am such a hoarder. Like birthday cards, from whenever I was 16, I still keep them. It's terrible, but
or all these things that I'll need that someday.
Big memory box. I think everyone has.
Yeah,
I saw a good one on social media. It was called an Xbox, but it was boxes from past relationships. But it had everything in it, all text.
My sister was telling me her friend. This is a lovely idea, talking about memory boxes. So her friend, if her boyfriend buys her flowers, she keeps them. So she dries them out then, and if they get married, she'll use them as part of the decorations on the wedding day. Isn't that lovely?
Yeah, that's so cute.
Isn't it?
Somebody that's really prepared.
Nobody buys us flowers.
That's almost too prepared.
Don't they not, Trudy? Nobody buys us flowers.
No, Sinead.
Just saying, 5 lovely women up here in Highland today. The boys got coffee this morning.
Sinead's not over. Jimmy and Paul getting the coffee and the treats this morning.
I know. Well, Sinead, you could have brought us coffee. We've been here all day.
Do you know what, ladies? I'll take us for coffee.
Joking. We're going to take a short break now again, and we'll be back with the news with Donald Kavanagh.
Get with the best. Virgin Media, Ireland's best broadband with full fibre and speeds of 2 gig, is now available in Donegal. Check your area on virginmedia.ie. It's playtime. Virgin Media, sponsors of Around the Northwest.
B&S Credit Union, your money's friend. Helping dreams come true from start to end. For renovations, weddings or a degree, we're the ones you can trust. Come and see. Planning a wedding or a holiday spree, or maybe a car for adventures to be. B&S Credit Union, we've got your back with loans tailored for your life's track. Visit bnscu.ie. Your journey start. B&S Credit Union, where dreams depart. Join us today and let's make it right. With BNSCU, your future's bright. B&S Credit Union Limited is regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
Are your small appliances due an upgrade? Irwin Expert Electrical, your ultimate destination for all things electrical. From stylish toasters and kettles to innovative coffee machines and air fryers. Or elevate your tech game with our selection of smartwatches, iPads, laptops and phones, and TVs from all your top brands. Stay connected with Irwin Expert Electrical, Letterkenny and Buncrana.
You won't need a pot of gold to celebrate this St. Patrick's Day with bargains like these at Centra. Buy one selected Goodfellas takeaway pizza, one Aunt Bessie's crinkle cut chips 800 gram, and one selected Cornetto ice cream 6-pack, all 3 for €7. Plus, Casiero Del Diablo selected wine range, €8 each. Centra. Live every day. Enjoy sensibly.
It's the last week to snap up tickets for the fundraising gala concert of the year. Longtower Church Derry presents 2 internationally acclaimed acts, the priests and soprano Margaret Keys, in St. Colum's Hall, Derry, on Palm Sunday, 24th of March. Tickets just £25 sterling. To book tickets, call Longtower Parochial House on 02871 262301 or check our Facebook or website for online sales.
It's Highland Radio's big birthday charity day, and we are supporting Jigsaw Donegal. Every donation counts.
It's given me a new lease on life. I understand my emotions better. I can regulate my feelings more.
I had been through a rough time and wasn't myself as a result, but Jigsaw helped me get back to the bubbly person I was.
I am now able to deal with my anxiety better and have started going out more and interacting with others. Please help support Jigsaw's vital work in Donegal.
To donate, go to highlandradio.com or check out our social channels.
Time now for all all the latest headlines with Donald Kavanagh.
Thanks, Michaela. Good afternoon. A pedestrian has died in a collision involving a lorry at Maharanan, Letterkenny. It happened just before 6 this morning. Gardaí are at the scene on the R245 between Thorn Road and the Golf Course Road junction. The pedestrian, a man in his 30s, was pronounced dead at the scene. The road remains closed this afternoon. The IMO says we're heading into the weekend with an unacceptable amount of patients on trolleys around the country. 444 people, 31 of them children, were without beds across Ireland this morning. Letterkenny University Hospital, the Mater Hospital and Cork University Hospital all ranked as the second most overcrowded, with 34 awaiting beds in each. University Hospital Limerick had 82 admitted patients without beds this morning. The South University Cancer Network has progressed to the next stage of accreditation with the Organisation of European Cancer Institutes. The OECI accreditation and designation programme focuses on enabling a complete quality system for cancer diagnosis, care, education and research. CELTA say their aim is to ensure people get treatment and emergency care in centres of excellence in Galway, but they get their chemotherapy and other follow-up care as close to home as possible. That includes the satellite centres in Letterkenny and other centres around the west and northwest. Northern Ireland's First Minister has been talking up the region's unique selling point of being part of both British and EU trading blocs to US investors. Michelle O'Neill and the Deputy First Minister Emma Little-Pengelly are on a trade mission to the US. It's the pair's first trip since taking up their roles in a restored power-sharing executive 6 weeks ago. The DUP Deputy First Minister says she has found common ground with her nationalist counterpart. And evidence in the Stardust fire inquest is being summarised today as the hearings move to their final stages. It's expected to take a number of days for all the evidence to be outlined. 48 young people died, 214 were injured in a fire at the Stardust nightclub on Valentine's Eve in February 1981. They're the headlines. Back with news in full at 3 o'clock.
At Energia, we know the best way to use Gaeilge is Michaela. So whether you're at work,
full on push show,
or at play, at home, or away,
on for a look.
Why not add a couple of focal to your day? Seachtain na Gaeilge le Energia. Visit snog.ie to find out more.
It's the Highland ladies on the loose.
Welcome back, and as mentioned earlier, it's all part of Highland Radio's 34th birthday celebrations here today. We've loads happening. I'm joined with Donna-Marie Doherty, Sinead Black, Trudy O'Donnell and Jean Curran, and we're here until 2:30. There's loads to come later on. There's a spin-a-thon. I've been struggling to say that and I need to make sure I'm saying it properly. Spin-a-thon ongoing at Letterkenny Shopping Centre. There's loads of the crew down there. There's loads of gyms taking part as well. You can head over to highlandradio.com, click on the banner and it'll take you to our I Donate page and you can donate there. There's also an auction. All the details are on our Facebook page. There's loads. They're amazing, lots up for auction. So check out our Facebook page and then give us a call here on 07491 25,000. We have a few messages in. We were talking earlier about hoarding things just before the break. Someone texted and say, I find it so hard to part with my kids' clothes, have bags of clothes in the attic. How do I be ruthless? I don't know. I keep my dogs' things, but that's it. I've no experience of children.
I'm with you on that one, Michaela, in fairness. Because
I suppose I have not a lot of, to have some of their favourite toys in the attic.
So it's the children or the dogs, Jean?
Oh no, I don't have any dogs. So
the children, okay.
They're in their late 20s and 30s now, but I still have them, and I thought, just be something nice, maybe if they ever have children of their own.
Yes, that's lovely.
I suppose one thing that I did do whenever they were small, and it was a friend of mine that had done it for her children, was I got their first shoes bronzed.
Oh, that's lovely.
And, so Ronan and Keynes, their first shoes are bronzed, and there's a little plaque saying born the 2nd of the 11th 90 and the 8th of the 12th 95.
Oh, that's so nice.
So that's something that an idea I got from someone else. It was a man in Dublin did them, and so they have them there now that they can show if they ever have kids.
That's lovely.
Yeah, a lot of people as well get their children's clothes. They'll pick out their favourite bits and get it done into like a blanket or into a teddy bear.
Yeah, I've seen the teddies. Yeah,
so they have them, and it's it's a nice.
But then I don't know if I'd want to cut everything up.
That's the other side of it. I mean, there's people out there that are
Michaela,
no doubt in need and stuff.
I'm just a serious hoarder, Sinead. There's nothing I can do about it.
Do you know what my I don't have kids. I have lovely wee nieces and nephews, 13 of them actually. So I'm holding on very tightly to the cool auntie.
I sound like Tommy Bow, but 13.
No, do you know what Charlotte does? Is this the mummy of the kids? She actually gives
all
them
13.
No, she's good. She's not that good.
Mummy of some of the kids.
She gives the clothes to her friends, and their kids be wearing them. So it is again like you get to kind of. They're not fully away, and somebody's getting used out of them. So it is, not the special clothes. But we're still all like Michaela. If you're a hoarder, that person listening, it is a good idea to share them between kids, because kids grow out of things so quickly.
That's it. Yeah, but no, just the dog. Me and Trudy were the dogs.
Yeah, I do. And in fairness, like, I mean, if you've seen my dog, she does have a full wardrobe of clothes as well.
No doubt.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, she does. And
do you know what I ordered for my dog? Right.
You know, we are going to get abuse. I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't mind either. It's okay. It's okay.
So it was a trench coat. A trench coat.
You got your dog a trench coat.
I did send it back then.
Why?
Yeah, because it was just slightly big. It didn't suit, and I did.
Not our colour.
I did order a smaller size, but it just was not working.
Well, you make me feel a wee bit better, because I have a dog. Okay, it's actually not my dog. My sister went to work one day.
So the 13 nieces and the dog, okay, Sinead.
Yeah, my sister, I get left with all the hands, but my sister went to work one day and was like, can you just keep the dog till I come home? And the dog is still there about 8 years later. And like, this dog, his name's Lily, and this dog should have been dead years ago. God forgive me. It's like
I don't know about that now.
It's lived through being knocked over and having puppies.
It's a dog with 9 lives, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
So now I do treat her very well, wee Lily, and she's like 17 coming. Wee Shih Tzu, so you make me feel good that I've paid €30 for a jumper, a hunter jumper for this dog.
Trudy, have you indulged in anything?
Well, in fairness, I suppose mostly in the River Island sale. For a lot of people out there that don't realise the dog section, Michaela's face just lit up there.
Oh, wow.
You can see her.
I'm right on River Island. Like you.
No, but I did say the sale. Yeah, the dog. And I suppose it's hard then buying for dogs, because you can't really take them. Well, you can take them to try them on. If you take them to Harrods have a full, absolute, humongous dog section. If you ever go into Harrods, it's great entertainment when everybody does land in, and they have their little dogs and their leads, and they're all actually full on trying on the dogs. But no, so it's a case of trying on all the clothes on the dogs.
We've opened a whole new can of worms.
Can of worms here. But
so I think that might top the trench coat.
I think so. Yeah,
going to Harrods. Or going to River Island sale even.
Yeah, no, just online the sale. No, the dog clothes. And I think it's more because I know the size that fits. So whenever you buy something, that's it. You're not dealing with then having to do returns. Yes, we do. Yes, exactly.
Somebody actually just texted in there to say maybe a relation of yours, Sinead, are you called Liz Woman. These are a crowd of hoarders and black.
Yeah.
Is that a relation?
And black, mommy black.
Okay.
And when I be cleaning up, and you know how, especially now,
is Anne not a hoarder?
Especially coming into springtime now, I'm like, right, everything's getting dumped today. Don't speak to me. Everything's getting dumped. Where are you going with that? I'm running out past the door, because I live at home with mommy, and I'm trying to, we don't need that, and we don't need that. Declutter. It's great for the mind. But I'm like, I might need that someday.
So your mum's the
absolutely.
So that's a bit tongue in cheek there, Anne.
She's enjoying it. She's like, I know there's so many women listening going, yeah, I do that. Yeah.
Somebody else was in touch and said, my sisters hold everything, and every time something comes back into fashion, she always announces, I have one of them. That's like what you're on about. Then denim skirts, they're everywhere now, Jean.
Yeah.
Great. We also have a lovely message in here wishing us happy birthday. I'm just going to play it now.
Hello, Seamus here from My Motors, wishing everyone at Highland Radio a very happy birthday, and we're so proud to be partners of Highland Radio for the last 14 years, and you're doing a great job across the Northwest.
Great. Thanks very much, Seamus.
I'm just keeping a wee eye on our iDonate, and anybody who's just joined us, it would be great. It's very easily accessible. It's on Highland Radio there, and I seen that iMotors also donated, and I see there's lots of generous, and there's also lots of €2 and €3. And you know what? If everybody listened today, just give €2,
that's
because how did the mouse eat the elephant? Every little bit helps bit by bit. So. And that's such a good saying.
Okay, Sinead.
Sinead's very proud of that one.
I know. I went to college for 4 years, and I'm not going to lie to you, that's the only thing I took from it. Right. How did the mouse eat the elephant? The president of the LYT at the time said that the very first day. I never forgot it.
Right. Okay.
Words of wisdom for you there now.
Okay, Sinead, thanks for that.
Anyway, bye.
Somebody actually messaged in to say I'd buy Sinead flowers.
Oh.
What about the rest of us? Do you know
Or
them
they
as
could-
well?
they
And
could
Sinead W?
donate.
Yeah, they could
could
donate.
the,
We would far rather that than the flowers.
I don't want to take the flowers away from Sinead now.
I do.
Sinead
I do
was
after
there,
them
saying,
words
have
of
a good
wisdom.
people to donate. So there you go. Isn't that nice? Is
Donate the money. That
no doubt that
During
is a fan of yours.
Our
Yeah.
Loose Woman hour now.
And then hashtag Loose Woman in the donation. So that we
Hashtag
know.
flowers.
Yeah,
Flowers.
they know they were destined for us. But yeah, we have loads, as we mentioned there. You can donate to the price of a bunch of flowers for all 5 of us.
Yes.
And you will be supporting Jigsaw, Donegal, Breast Centre Northwest, and the Irish Wheelchair Association. So rather than ringing up the florist, hop on there to highlandradio.com and click I donate. Trudy, there's a special mention in here for you too as well. Can I just say congratulations to Trudy and all the staff and crew who performed and helped out at the Mulroy College Variety Show over the last 2 nights. It was absolutely amazing to watch. I loved every minute of it. That is from Rosie Curran in Dunfanaghy.
Well done.
Yeah, we did. And in fairness, I mean, it is nice to get that wee mention. And we had 102 of our students, and there was, I think in the end of the staff act, I think there's probably about 16 or 17 staff involved in that. So there's more than 120 of our whole school
Amazing.
community in Mulroy College on the stage in a Greenan Theatre last night and the previous night as well on Wednesday night. And we performed Mamma Mia the musical, and we also had a variety of acts, and it was absolutely unbelievable. And to see the kids, I mean, the faces and the opportunity and the experience they get from that as well, and making
That's
memories
it,
that they
yeah.
will never,
It's so fun.
ever forget. Oh yeah, I mean, if you can get a child on stage to do anything, that's an achievement. Even to stand up there,
Do you
especially
see the
young
passion
Greenan.
in her? It's lovely to watch. And I
I'm
said,
so proud of them. No, it's just so proud. like,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's been a lot of work. It just doesn't happen overnight. That's the thing. So this is my first Friday afternoon not rehearsing since I actually don't know when. So
And you've
my
decided to
first
join
Friday
us.
afternoon. Here I am. Yes, exactly. So
Well,
thanks
the
for that, Rosemary.
Yeah, that was lovely. The comments keep coming about the hoarding. Someone says, well, trip down memory lane as well. Talking about ironing, in my day, we had Green Hill nappies for our babies. We used to iron them to have them soft for the baby.
Oh, nice.
I don't know. What are they?
I say it's probably the cloth refill.
Green Hill. Yeah,
the toilet nappies.
So they're the ones you would have physically washed.
And
thank
pinned
God
Big
for
nappy
disposable
schools.
Thank God we've moved
There's
on.
13 nieces.
There's Miss Ours to Protect sitting beside you. Yeah. There's Miss Ours to Protect and the sustainability and everything.
Yes.
Come on,
No, it is
Donna-Marie.
mad though. We were chatting. I was actually chatting with Liam's granny, and we were on about sustainability, and she just wasn't. She's like, oh, but. You're talking about things like you're reinventing the wheel. She's like, we had the glass milk bottles, we had the cloth nappies and all, and it's so funny how it is trying to push back what was years ago.
Yeah,
It was already
bring it
there.
over.
And it was changed along the way. That's it.
Yeah.
But even like recycling now, like years ago, like we wouldn't have been into it as much, but like, and my mum always slags me because at home she says you would have thrown everything into the black bin whether it was recycling or not. See, now in my own house I wash everything out. I am a stickler for it. And it really annoys me then when somebody throws a coffee cup in, like a paper one, and they don't wash it
clean
out and they don't take the lid off, and I'm like, that could be recycled.
Have any of you managed to return any of the plastic bottles yet? I haven't done that yet.
No.
I haven't had the need to do that yet, just wondering. Curiosity.
Anybody out there? Yeah. Trudy?
And it's just even the bottles of orange juice now, in the shopping bill, there's 25 cents charged. So if you go through 3 or 4 bottles of orange juice a week, well, that's €1. That's
the cost of another bottle.
If you have, I was chatting, we were just chatting at the house about it. If you have what you need to take back and put it into the shopping bag when you're going in to do your shop, you have to walk past the machine on the way in.
Yeah.
You'll have your wee return, or your, it's kind of like a what's the word for this?
Voucher.
Yes. Thank you. And you'll have it at the end, so it kind of works out that you'll get your deposit back, and you
Just
won't necessarily be
haven't,
paying it if it's something that's in your weekly shop the next time around.
Yeah, but I suppose you just need that preparation at home. You need the
Yeah,
box or
to
the
be
plastic
organised.
bottle bin or something like
Us
that.
hoarders need to be organised. I'll not hoard the plastic bottles though.
I've been trying to hoard the plastic bottles.
Yeah.
I've made a designated counter
Yeah.
for them, and they keep mysteriously disappearing. I think it's my 16-year-old nephew trying to, God love him, he's just trying to help out, but I'm like, just don't
trying
touch
to get,
the cans.
get a bit of money himself, take them back. Yeah.
Donna-Marie.
Never mind trying to help. Come on. Did you not pick up on that?
Yeah, that's what happens when we're on the continent, because like we were in Amsterdam for a few days last year, and you saw homeless people going around taking out the tins.
Yes.
They would take them back to the place and get the money, which was so maybe your nephew's getting some extra pocket money.
God knows what he's at.
We're going to take another short break and we'll be straight back.
Get with the best. Virgin Media, Ireland's best broadband with full fibre and speeds of 2 gig, is now available in Donegal. Check your area on virginmedia.ie. It's playtime. Virgin Media, sponsors of Around the Northwest.
I saw your Be Good Baker running by again the other day, says I to old Mr. Brennan. Ah, yes, says he. I've never seen her stand still. And she's running rings around the rest of us with our Brennan's Be Good bread. Only 60 calories a slice. 60 calories, says I. That's just a whole meal, is it? No, says he, it's the whole meal, the whole grain and the white. 60 calories a slice and high in fibre, whatever way you slice it. That's why anything baked is better with Brennan's. Today's bread today.
All you need to make your house a home at Patterson's The Hall Lifford. From garden furniture to kitchens, sofas and dining sets, all under one roof. Need a new mattress? Why not visit our sleep centre on the first floor? With a large range of quality beds and mattresses in stock and ready for collection or delivery. Relax in our coffee shop serving hot lunches daily. Open Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Patterson's Kitchens and Interiors, The Hall Lifford.
Say goodbye to petrol stations and hello to huge savings on every journey with Ireland's best value EV, the Nissan Leaf. The future is now more affordable than ever with 0% finance available and a whopping €5,000 price drop. Don't miss out on this electrifying offer at imotors.ie.
Do you know someone who is a real-life superhero in your community? Highland Radio's Community Hero campaign is on the lookout for those extraordinary individuals who go that extra mile for others. Nominate your local hero today and they could win €1,000. Nominate someone who you believe is a superhero within your community by emailing their name, address, the reason why, and your contact details to hero@highlandradio.com. Closing date for entries is the 18th of March 2024. Visit highlandradio.com for more information.
It's the Highland Ladies on the Loose.
Welcome back. We have a lovely message came in there now, and it's for our very own Jean Curran. So, can I give a big mention to Jean Curran? She's an amazing woman and helped me so much along the way in school. Her fashion trends were always on point. Always remember your lovely coats at the carol service too, and that's from Ruth.
Isn't that lovely? Thank you so much, Ruth. I know who Ruth is, and a lovely young lady, so she is now.
Yeah, that's
Jean was just
lovely.
saying there.
I get all emotional.
You were
now.
saying there earlier as well. It's her. Is it St. Patrick's Day? Your first time on air was 34 years ago.
34 years ago. I was
That's
one.
a Sunday now. There you go. So it's also your birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Jean.
Yes.
I can't believe that. Oh, thank you so much. No, I just said, I think some of my friends call me Tiny Tears because if you say anything nice to me, I'll cry.
Yeah.
If you say anything,
I'm the same. It's okay.
Yeah, me
you
too.
can insult me all you like, and I won't. But if anybody says anything nice about me, there I go. Like,
Yeah.
It's lovely though to see your passions coming out. Trudy was getting all wound up, and I was just saying to Trudy when she landed in, oh my God, I had 2 nights of thinking. I was like, you don't realise what you're doing for them kids, and it's something you carry throughout your life.
And I think too, because we used to have the concerts in the Royal and Priory whenever I was teaching there too, and maybe the people that are not academic, and they shine, and they're given a chance to show what they're good at, and it's a great. So
I think one of the things, my favourite part of that then is yesterday and today, even going into school, and some of the teachers and people in the school going, oh my God, that child doesn't actually speak in my class, and they are up on the stage giving it absolute welly, and they're unreal, and they're in school today, and they're nice and calm, and they're quiet, and it's just they just shine on the stage, which is just lovely.
Amazing, isn't it? We have another shout out as well from Doreen Sheridan Kennedy on Facebook. She says, happy birthday to all the ladies in Highland Radio. Sinead, Jean and Trudy and our own Caroline, or the heart of Highland, of course Caroline is. That comes in from Doreen and Cyril, and of course Doreen be on regularly, so she's part of us as well, isn't she?
She's actually in New York, so she must be listening from New York.
Yeah.
Wow.
Big
Oh, well,
hello.
enjoy.
Yes,
Hi,
hello,
Doreen.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put your bin in, Doreen. Doreen lives beside me.
Is that with a nappy, Sinead? Please tell everybody the revelation
I've already
that you
destroyed.
Go on, go on.
I've
Share,
embarrassed
share,
myself
share.
enough
Go on.
today.
Safe space.
If somebody donates €20,
I'll tell you
the story.
So Sinead,
It's going to you said it. You made the mistake of saying it.
I donate for the story.
Okay.
no, we'll tell it. So Sinead just discloses that she has her first nappy.
Well, that's not how it came about.
Allegedly
Tell the
clean.
proper story.
How did we get to that?
It is clean.
Is it? Did you get
We were
clarity
talking
in there?
about being sustainable because Donna-Marie, I was just saying, like, thank you for bringing so much awareness about sustainability. I think that's what we just need now. It's got very crowded. See how I'm trying to get away from the nappy.
Back to the nappy.
But anyway, sustainability, and the lady texted in about the nappies, and I was like, oh yeah, I still have my first nappy about hoarding. So
Yeah, and is it like the nappy as we know it now, or it's a cloth nappy?
Michaela, I'm only weighing
Well, that's why I'm asking.
no, it's a disposable nappy. It's wee
back in
tiny,
your day,
tiny.
Sinead.
But Sinead said she was only £2 when she was born,
know.
so it must be like
Yeah, I
baby
can just
dolls,
imagine the
tiny
wee-
baby doll nappy. Just
You keep the weirdest of things, don't you?
Yeah.
you do.
but is that not your mummy's fault though? It's not you, is it? Who has
Giving a
the
shout
nappy?
out to
Is
Anne
it
because she was slagging us earlier about
Yeah.
hoarding.
Yeah,
I don't know.
exactly. Exactly.
Anyway, we have another happy birthday message. It comes in from Emma. She says she's loving the show. Thank you very much. And another one, I think there should be a programme of women chatting more often. Highlands Loose Women.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that
Yeah.
be great?
Yeah.
Brilliant crack. Hi, ladies on the loose. Yeah, that is our name. Highland Ladies on the List. That's us. Great show. Enjoying the banter in regard to hoarding. Please think of donating anything you don't use. So many needy families out there. A good clear out, it does wonder for the mind.
Absolutely.
And
Yes,
that
it's
does
a
indeed.
perfect time of year for it too.
What would be the one thing that you would get rid of right now, Donna-Marie?
Oh. Liam. No, I shouldn't have
Waving a lamp per Liam.
Oh, I don't know. And you know what? Actually, it probably is the pile of clothes because I still have the maybe bag sitting in my room, and so I'm like, oh, maybe I'll flick through see if there's anything in there.
But this is the time of year now where
spring cleaning and
it's springtime, but this is the year if it was me now getting rid of stuff, you're going to your winter coat section because they are, I mean, I think as the years have gone on, the coats have kind of got bigger and bulkier and bulkier, and
Yeah.
I'm looking at my coats and there's no room for them all.
Do you
because
not
they are
swap
so
your wardrobe
chunky.
in and out though? So like box up your summer stuff.
Wardrobe.
Yeah, but the wardrobes is right. The coats. Yeah, but it's very hard because some of those big coats that you are wearing, it's very hard to even pack them away because they take up so much room.
Yeah.
They're just like wearing a quilt. Some of them,
Yeah.
you know. So that's the thing. This is this time of year now when you are heading into the spring and Easter time. It's the coat section I would definitely go for.
Are you a coat person?
I'm probably a bit of an everything kind of person, but
As long as it doesn't need
I
ironed.
do like I'm a matching person. Everything has to match, and I mean that's one of the things I suppose the kids always say at school is like everything matches. So with that comes the problem then because I have coats of so many different colours and
Yeah,
stuff.
you're like Joseph.
'Cause amazing, exactly. Yeah, but no.
But it's nice having your own way, like something like unique to you. Like you love matching
I have
everything.
to
And
match, yeah.
I do kind of like matching like the same tone as well. I got told I looked like a guard today.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Very pretty guard, Michaela.
Well, I don't know. I didn't think about it until then. I was told, and I was like, I look exactly like a guard with the shirt tucked in. But
It's nice and official there. We're all sporting the Highland Radio t-shirts. and-
maybe I'll have a change of career. I don't know about that now, but
I was saying change of clothes.
me running down the street. I do have a change in the car, but I'll stick it out
for the
now.
bike, Michaela.
No.
all the athleisure.
The what, sorry?
Isn't it athleisure? Is that what you call it? The athleisure, and when you have your
Oh,
legs
yeah,
and all
yeah.
on, you're just ready to burst into
yeah.
action.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine me running around with a Highland t-shirt every day. Jean, what would you get rid of?
There's nothing really I think I could get rid of. You know,
Well, your clothes sound as if like they're real transitional pieces anyway.
Yeah, well, I suppose what I wear now is completely different from whenever I was in the Royal. Like, you know, you could dress, I suppose, you know, smartly then with skirts and jackets to match, and now I'm more into jeans and jumpers and things like that. But I still have, I am a coat person, because I really do believe that no matter what you have underneath, if you have the coat on, and sometimes the scarf, if I was doing housework or something like that, and I had to go down the town and message, instead of changing, I just put on the coat, and you could have whatever underneath it. You could be covered in flour and nobody knows. They only see the coat. So no, I can't think of it. When we were talking there, I said, what would I get rid of? And there's nothing that I think of now that I could actually get rid of.
That's too sensible, Jean.
It is too sensible. I'm a hoarder. As we said, I'm a hoarder. I have
there's a bit of hoarding in everybody, isn't there?
I actually have a waistcoat now. Myself and John were married 36 years this October, and when we were going out, he used to go to Dublin quite a bit on courses and tie rack in Dublin, and he brought me back this silk waistcoat, and it's now in fashion, so I'll be wearing it someday. And many's a time over the last year, I said, I'll give that away, and I said, no, I'll keep it in order. And now waistcoats are back in fashion again.
And I've also heard that you have kept your going away suit. That was a big thing, wasn't it?
Did I say that?
Just a wee bird told
me. I said
that
to Caroline, yes, and actually my going away suit, my friend Pascaline made it, and it's her anniversary today, so yeah. So I know I have that. It was sort of like a blue sort of water silk suit, sort of with wee gold buttons. And she had a design shop in the town at that time, and I asked her to make it for me. So I have still got it. Yeah,
we need a night out.
I would certainly not think that it fits me now, but I still have my wedding dress as well, which fitted me about 2 or 3 years ago. Do you remember? Bridge Carr had the wedding thing, weddings, and she got me roped into to go down to Fruin House in Ramelton to so I thought, my husband looked at me and said, where are you going? You look like Miss Havisham coming down the stairs. And I said, well, it still fits me. And I thought, right, I know where to change. So I went down to Ramelton with the wedding dress on me and a coat over me. And I thought, if I'm stopped by the guards now, what am I going to say to them?
Runaway bride. It's such an Irish thing to say. If I was stopped by the guards now.
How can I Michaela's there?
I'm here. I am keeping track of everything.
Having a wedding dress on me at
during COVID too.
It was actually during COVID.
Just for context.
No,
she's lost. She's lost.
It was gone. It was after COVID, but still.
We're part of the Wild Atlantic Women.
That's right.
It's just for context. It was lovely, and all of the ladies were making some type of video that they wore their wedding dresses. Jean wasn't just deciding to go for milk in the wedding dress for Melton if you stopped by the guards.
Yeah, there was wiser and looking out just instead of me going driving down to Melton with the dress.
But I love them stories. So like they're all memories, even though that is part of a memory. The wedding dress. We're going to take another quick ad break, and we'll be straight back.
Get with the best. Virgin Media, Ireland's best broadband with full fibre and speeds of 2 gig, is now available in Donegal. Check your area on virginmedia.ie. It's playtime. Virgin Media, sponsors of Around the Northwest.
Save on calving and lambing essentials at Homeland. Calf stomach tube now $14.99. Save €5. Nutrius calf jackets buy 2 for €50. Mukal calving sensor now €299. Save €30. And save 10% on the FlexiThin Classic waterproof jacket and trousers. All this and much more. Save in store and online at homeland.ie. With nationwide delivery available. Offers available until March 31st.
Hi, Paddy here at Shane Conley Cars in Donegal Town. Are you looking to upgrade your car? With Shane Conley Cars, you'll find makes and models for every budget. Great finance options, and we also accept trade-ins. Check out ShaneConleyCars.com or call in to us at Shane Conley Cars from Lonaher Road, Donegal Town.
If you need advice on what's best for coughs or colds, or what's best for sore throats or flu, just ask at your local Brennan's Pharmacy. If you need advice on the best vitamins and tonics to put a pep in your step, just ask at your local Brennan's Pharmacy. Whether it's about backaches, headaches or tummy aches, your Brennan's Pharmacy team can help. If you need advice from someone you trust, we're here for you at your local Brennan's Pharmacy, Buncrana, Clonmany and Creeslow.
For all homeowners, Highland Radio is now offering the chance to transform your space with a €10,000 home makeover draw, plus an extra €5,000 in cash. Brought to you in association with Foy & Company. Imagine the possibilities. What could you do to your home with €10,000? Get your tickets now at highlandradio.com for a chance to make your dream home a reality. Enter today. Visit highlandradio.com.
Well, that is unfortunately where we have to leave Highland Ladies on the List today. I have had great crack with Sinead Black, Donna-Marie Doherty, Trudy O'Donnel and Jean Curran. We're going to hand over now to Oisín Kelly, who is just chomping at the bit to get the country jamboree underway. How are you looking, Oisín? Not looking too good because I can't hear him. No, Oisín. Carleen? We'll try get Oisín. Obviously, they have loads planned down there at the shopping centre. So we have the Country Jamboree is on now for the next couple of hours. We have David James is on Pay to Play, which sounds great. You pay €5, request a song. Then we have...
Or €50 to not play a song. I also read.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
You're just throwing that in there, Sinead?
Yeah.
You can trumpet.
Also, we're nearly at our halfway mark, so thanks so much. And we're halfway through the day. So
and that's only the I Donate. We have the auction as well, so you can check that out in our Facebook. There's loads. There's amazing donations there already, so we're going to top it. It's brilliant. And then we have Ivan is on with Keith Fletcher, Marty Frail, Canis Wilson, Joe Dex. They're doing the DJ mashup. So, yeah, there's loads
Before we
happening.
go, Michaela, well done.
Yeah,
Thanks very much.
Thanks very much. I don't know. You have helped me, obviously,
You didn't
a
know
lot.
what we're letting ourselves into, but it was painless enough, wasn't it?
She steered us into some potholes.
Sinead reckons she's
Roasted.
roasted herself on the radio, so that's okay.
Sorry, Trudy, what were you saying?
Sinead reckons she's roasted herself on the radio here, so...
Yeah.
Wrecked.
Not at all. It's all a bit
Well
of
done,
fun.
Michaela.
You go
Thank
down
you
there
very
to the
much.
shopping centre and you
Yeah,
sing
you
a wee
cycle
song
that shame
for-
off you.
Never mind the 50 donations for David James to play it. They should be giving you 100 to sing a song.
Do you reckon?
I reckon that's a really good idea.
Everybody's been so generous today.
Yeah.
It's very exciting.
Isn't it?
Lovely.
Yeah, we're going to try hand over to Oisín now. Hello, Oisín. Nope, still no Oisín. Can Oisín hear me? Yeah, we're all up here. No.
The joys of live video.
Yeah.
Well, I think we just need to stay on and,
Yeah.
you know, so...
Yeah. Maybe that was part of our ploy.
Yeah.
That was it.
We've no country jamboree. We have an extended Highland Ladies on the list.
We're doing
No.
this in protest. We're not leaving.
We will take a quick break and we'll try again.
Broadcasting throughout the Northwest and across the world online. This is Highland Radio.
Do you want the very best for your pet? At Gary's Pet World Letterkenny, we offer fantastic value on all your pet foods, accessories, grooming and pet care products. We cater for cats, dogs, rabbits, birds and fish and open 7 days per week at Letterkenny Retail Park. Or you can browse and buy 24/7 at petworld.ie and we will deliver to your home. Treat your pet with a visit to Gary's Pet World. It's what they deserve.
It's time to laugh out loud. Tommy Marin here. My new Irish comedy play, Matches and Old Flames, comes to Letterkenny.
It's time we unlocked your handcuffs and let both of you loose.
I am not handcuffed.
Neither am I. You can have mine if you want them.
Matches and Old Flames on Grainon Letterkenny, Friday, March 29th and Saturday 30th. Book now at ongrainon.com.
From family feasts to cosy date nights and everything in between, discover the Curry Cottage Indian restaurant and takeaway in Stranorlar. Indulge in award-winning, top-quality food, whether you dine in or order online for takeaway convenience at thecurrycottage.ie. With our doors open 7 days a week with tasty food and a warm welcome. Taste the excellence at the Curry Cottage today.
Uno, dos, tres. A hain, a do, a tree. 1, 2, 3. The